All right, hello there, people of the internet. My name is Uturi Jagero, and this is Dialogues with Jagero. Today, we are going to be talking about dildos, vibrators, and kink.
I love that. Mm-hmm.
You know, my provost is gonna call and say, Jagero, na sasa umeharibu podcast.
I think sikuharibu. Sasa itapanda sasa. Elevations.
Elevations.
Oh, yes.
You know, we talked about, there is a lady called Bobby Robata. Mm-hmm. Bobby Robata talks about, she runs a podcast called some Love and Orgasms. Mm-hmm. And she talked about the rabbit. Mm-hmm. And she says, by the way, I'm going to come to your name, yeah? Mm-hmm. This is just the way we are starting this podcast.
Tuende kazi.
Yes. So akasema this one is dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Guaranteed orgasm, you guys. I'm telling you, seconds.
That's it.
Squatting
so
everywhere.
Listen, ngoja kidogo.
Umeza na hiyo ultimatum. So mimi nimeenda hivyo,
ngoja, calm down. Sasa, you know, we used to say that men are not doing enough. Our 2 minutes of work is not doing service to ladies. It's not. But now we have this the 10 seconds guy.
Compare.
Ebu tell me about this Mr.
This is called a rabbit vibrator.
Yeah.
Rabbit vibrators are perfect for both clit and G-spot orgasms. It's basically like those some kind of tribes in Kenya or across the world, I don't know where the men are circumcised with there's something left on top of the penis once they're being circumcised in a custom. I think the Maasai, right? The Maasai and stuff, right? So they used to leave a small thing like this on the penis. It was purely for women's pleasure. So basically, this is on the G-spot, right? And that's on the clit. So once you insert it that way...
What is the difference between G-spot and clit?
Clit is... Specifically the clit, we have more than 8,000 nerve endings. The clit is there specifically for pleasure. Nothing else. That's the cabin on top. Can I hold this?
This one?
Yes. I think we all know you also know where the clit is. If you're asking me that means you don't please your people. This is...
I will cut that one from the interview.
So this is the clit. Pure pleasure. This. The bean. Where the top, the knob is, right? That's external orgasms.
Yeah.
Of course, the G-spot is in here. It's only a couple of, maybe let's say 2-3 inches away from the vaginal opening. So it's not that far off. So even a finger can reach a G-spot. So size doesn't always matter, just so you know. Madam Meskia.
Okay. Now introduce yourself. Yes. We are going to. So you are. Are you done with explaining what this thing?
Actually, that was it. G-spot and clit. It doesn't matter the size.
But why is it that the orgasm happens so fast?
I think it's the vibrations. I think it's about because and then it has 10 vibrations. You know, you men is just like pa of the rhythm. This you can actually increase.
Because we are humans.
Because you're humans. What does that mean?
It's because we are humans. We are not connected to electricity.
Don't be threatened by these small things, you guys. Don't be threatened. I want to show you an example. This is on.
Is that the rabbit?
Yeah, another rabbit. Oh, ina charger. Mungu wangu ningeonyesha how it works.
No, you just tell us. We will use electricity tutaweka kwa kichwa.
So the whole point is it has 5 vibrations, 10, 15, depending on where you want. It has variations. So bzz, 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 bzz. Like, yeah. Speeds and rhythms and everything. My point is, that's why people, I think, orgasm quicker or finally have the lipstick, orgasm quicker or faster.
Wachana na lipstick faster.
Nataka tusikie vibrations kwanza. This can be your intro.
That is... Hapo ni wapi? Iko wapi?
That's just number 1. This is for the clit. Looks like a lipstick. So... So, you can keep going. Yeah, I think you get the grip. You can increase the vibrations, the intensity, and everything. What do you mean it's tricky? It's not tricky. It's really good.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
Your name is...
My name is Bev Munga.
Bev Munga.
Popularly known as the Vibrating Lawyer.
The Vibrating Lawyer.
Pleasure Advocate.
You're called a pleasure advocate.
or the vibrating lawyer.
The vibrating lawyer.
Just call me Bev.
Wow.
And to a mautamu. People call me very many things. I don't even, yeah. And to a mautamu, mama dildo, yeah, it's everywhere.
Let's go back to your life. Where you born? You were born. Where you grew up. Alafu tuta and then how you got into law, and how you slipped through the fingers of the courts and the judiciary.
Into the fingers of the vagina. Yes.
Surely.
Yeah, so yeah, my name is Bev Munga,
Yeah.
born 38 years ago in Gashie.
Gashie.
Born and bred.
In Gashie.
Yeah, born and bred.
They used to, you
That
know.
is why I'm very proud. I've never been embarrassed to say that because everyone keeps saying Gashie kuna ukora. Nyinyi mnajua ukora, si hatujui ukora. People, yeah, but yeah, so born and bred in Gashie. Studied in Kenya, primary and high school. Uni went to London, and that's how, yeah. Am I going to first?
Yes.
So Gashie is where I was brought up. And then primary school, Nairobi St. Anne's Academy was in Parklands. High school, I went to Miritho Girls, it's in Limuru. Finished in 2003. 2004, straight to London to study law. Was there for about 9 years. Got 3 degrees, 1 LLB and 2 masters in law. And then I came back in 2011-12, back to Kenya to practice. And then went into the legal practice, actually. I was there for a couple of years, not seriously though, but I had the sex toy business as a side hustle. Because I didn't know how to live without making money. And I want to say this, starting G-Spot Kenya, selling sex toys to me was, how can I put it? Just to get some money. I'm being very honest. I didn't think it was going to last. I'm on my 11th year this year. I didn't think it was going to last a year. It was just a thing, ya kushikilia. You know, before I now got into law, like become this professional woman and change the world and, human rights. Nini, Wangari Maathai was, that was my dream. I was feminist. I grew up with maendeleo ya wanawake, women. So that was what I knew I was going to be. I was going to be a lawyer. I was going to fight for women's rights, feminism, all that. Until sex toys came up. So sex toys to me was just either a way of making money initially before I joined law school, because I don't know how to ask for money from parents and stuff. Because again, being abroad for 9 years alone, I had to fend for myself, pay bills and all that. School fees was paid, so I had to pay the bills and stuff. And I remember only a very young, naive, 19-virgin-year-old girl walking in the streets of London. And I saw a sex
You were
toy
a virgin at 19 years.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. You didn't.
No, sex was not my thing. I think, I don't know if it's Christianity or upbringing or, yeah.
What kind of a house did you grow up in?
Yeah, quite, very, very loving, very tight-knit, but still religion was part of it. Religion and discipline was quite big. My mom was a teacher. When you grow up with, my mom was a teacher, kuna toughness, waking up at this time, strictness, don't come home after 6 p.m. That's how I always grew up. I didn't, even I was shocked when I went to London as a 19-year-old girl, because I'm seeing darkness. I'm like, oh my God, I need to go run. Then I'm like, I'm alone now. Mother, you go. So yeah, quite tough. It was quite tough. Yeah.
I want to talk about your story of becoming, because there are people who become doctors, there are people who become nurses, there are people who become teachers, especially people who are born in a teaching sort of a household. They tend towards being teachers themselves, or people who are doctors tend toward becoming doctors. Yeah. How did you become? What is this, the law thing? Where was it coming from?
Again, by the age of 10 years, I knew I was going to be a lawyer. At 10, in primary school, we had loads of, like I'd mentioned, maendeleo ya wanawake. They were very, I think our principal of the owner of the school was very prominent into all these women rights and stuff, and akina FIDA and stuff, right? So we used to have very many women who used to come to primary school, the Ngilus and all that. They used to come to school and just talk to us as girls and women empowerment. And I got so empowered then. As an 8-10-year-old girl, I knew for sure I was going to do this. I was going to be a lawyer, 100% sure. because you're seeing your heroes on TV and stuff, right? You're reading about Wangari Maathai and all that. So those are the things that to me, I like really motivated me to becoming a lawyer. By the age of 16, that was in Form 2, I saw an advert on the Nation newspapers, one of the daily newspapers. And the advert was saying, you want to study law abroad, write to us, something like that.
Really?
Yeah, Form 2. You know, it's just how they have, they're called what? International schools, forums. You know, they all come to bring, just an advert. And I was like, let me just apply in Form 2.
You applied in Form 2?
In Form 2. There's no internet, no email, no nothing. Just a handwritten letter. Hi, my name is blah, blah, blah. I can't wait to finish high school, and I want to come and join the school. I was in Form 2. But you know, it's PO box, you know. So kabla barabaru ifike huko tena irudi huku.
It was taking long, yeah.
Yeah. And then nakumbuka, you know, it was quite a big thing, having even stamps in high school. You know those stamps. So I didn't have enough stamps kufika UK, but still ilifika. I don't know it took how long, but it got to them. And surprisingly, it got back to us. So one day my dad comes, like a year later actually, my dad comes and brings a letter from the post box. Ilikuwa addressed to me. Of course, as a parent, what is privacy? African for family. You have to open it. Yeah, of course.
Really?
Yes. Hey, the excitement. He was thinking, in Italian, you know, yeah. But maybe also thought maybe it could be my sisters because they're all abroad, my older siblings and brothers. So anyway, it was actually an invitation to do a tour at, it was Holborn in Southeast London. And that's just how my dad saw the vision that actually Udima was serious. First in the family to go to study after, to even think about going to college or university. That's how I actually ended up. So after high school, I got into London with my mock exams, not even the KCSE. Because I'd passed the mocks well enough. So I applied, I went to London, I got a visa through the mocks, even before the KCSE exams, because metoka.
The embassy was Upper Hill those days, yeah?
It was at Westlands, Wayakiwe, opposite, before you went to Upper Hill, opposite some Safaricom, some the DC or the chief, something, opposite, ilikuanga hapo. And I remember I went there as a 19-year-old fresh girl with no idea what I'm going to do. No phone, no nothing. I didn't even know, like, photos were the wrong photo that had carried the photograph, the passport photo, the background had to be street blue. It was, chaotic. But I got the visa immediately and nikaenda. Yeah, nikaanza.
You know, our dialogues with Jagero, even though we talk about, I talk to people about the things they're doing currently. But one of the things that the reason why I want to be different from other people is that I just want to talk to the person,
I love that.
Their story.
More of a conversation.
Yes, their story. And, well, she's the vibrating lawyer, yule mtu wa utamu, but what is her story? Yes.
Yeah, exactly, yes.
So I wanted to ask you about going to the UK for the first time. How did that happen? Do you remember the ride? Yeah, do you remember the first time you landed in London? Was it winter?
Can you even sleep?
Tell me about it. How was it like?
So I'm like, my dad, the visa is ready, but I don't know when I'm going. But my dad has already booked a flight and everything is set.
Flights are on you?
Yeah. Standing abroad. Yes, everything is on you.
Everything was on you? I thought there was some sort of scholarship.
No, scholarships are... No, unless you apply for, I didn't apply for scholarship. My dad had the money. Let's start there, to be honest. So I'm quite blessed with that. I grew up quite well off. So yeah, look, I afford kulipa the whole school fees for a year or two. I was okay with that.
Okay.
So the only thing I made sure to do was myself. I was like, I'm just gonna get the pocket money for maybe 2-3 months. But lazima tamini ninge hustle ya huko maju. 18-19, I had to hustle. Hata kama nilianza kuuza avocado nilikuwa high school.
Yeah.
Na biscuits, hustling. So my first ride, I remember. Because shule zinakuanga intake in September, so I think I was there like 2 weeks prior to the intake and stuff. And now when I was told the flight is like next week Tuesday, excitement.
Was that the first time you were getting into a plane?
Yes, let me actually remind you something. Before that, like 2 months prior, nikafichwa.
Kwa nini?
Nikapelekwa sijui wapi. I didn't even have ushago ass, but I was taken to a place called Gathega. Gathega, you know Gathega. Gathega na huko Wangige sides. It's just not far from Gashie, but more Ushags than Gashie. So Gathega is where my aunt used to live. Nikaenda nikafichwa huko.
Kwa nini?
Because ndio watu wasijue naenda majuu. I don't know. It was just like a thing those days, early 2000s, where like you have to, you don't know in case wajuu your passport is because naibiba. But there used to be things of passport being marked.
Yeah.
Basically umepata visa. Because back in the day, iko biometric. So you could just toward the passport photo on the photo itself.
Na weke photo ya mtu.
Yako, exactly. So nikafichwa. Passport ikawekwa kwa safe.
By the way, that's what they did to me in Barcelona. They stole my passport in Barcelona.
That's my point. Yeah, these things happen.
Yeah.
So nikafichwa kwa auntie yangu for like 2 months. Tukingoja siku ya ndege ikaribie. Huko didn't know me that much. Sasa nikasema naenda UK like ingefika home because pengine it's just we just scared and naive. We don't know what's happening. So anyway, 2 months coming, flight in kesho. Can't forget it was Egypt Air, whatever it's called, to Egypt, Cairo. Went there. I remember the meal very well. Now that I hate what do you call it? I hate aeroplane foods now.
Yeah.
Because sasa nimezoea kutembea sana. But then I was like, oh my God, you're having there's like a starter. Ujai kula kisu, kutumia kisu na fork. Those small things. Chicken. Ilikuwa milango ilikuwa chicken. Then I didn't even know I could drink alcohol. Kama ningejua time I didn't know flights had alcohol, ningechukua pombe because clearly I love my alcohol. Anyway, so after that go to Cairo.
What's your favorite alcohol?
Ooh, Desperado. I love Desperados. Yeah, but before that was always vodka. I'm a vodka girl. I love vodka with cranberry juice. I love
Makali.
Mimi nito makali basi kuzi jo uzee. Nasaki mahangova. Even though I'm here very early kunywa jana. This I'm taking tea. Yeah, but yeah. So in London, I arrived in London winter. It was winter.
April?
No, September.
September
sasa ndio winter nina kuingia.
Yes.
Survival warm. It was, yeah, I arrived early. It was like 4 p.m. But it's dark. And I was like, it's 4, it's not like 9. Like I didn't know anything. We used to hear some geographies, longer nights, shorter days. I didn't know what that meant until I went there. The days were this short because of winter. So very cold. My brother-in-law, my sister, they came pick me up. We went to their house in a place called Northampton, even though, of course, it was in Heathrow. London is where I alighted. So go to Northampton, like a 2-hour drive. Stay with my family that I hadn't seen since I was in class 4. Because they went when I was in class 4, my sisters. Went to their house, nikakaa now for the first 1 week. Then I go to London, nianza besha peke yangu to enroll, hostel, looking for a hostel. Kuza kununua, kuanza. You know how you start life as a campus, bed-sit and stuff, things like that. Kutusufuria.
Why couldn't you stay with your sister?
Northampton, my school was in London. First year was in London.
Yeah.
Then after it makes more sense. After 1 year, I moved now to Northampton. So I went to live with her. Then I joined Northampton Uni for 3 years. Yeah. Then after Northampton Uni, I went to Birmingham Uni for a master's. After Birmingham Uni, I went to London Uni for a second master's in law.
Yeah.
Yes, I practiced there for a bit, immigration law, because that's the biggest thing that most of the money maju ya wakili is in immigration because of illegal immigrants, all that, claiming asylum.
Hey.
Yeah, so I did.
I want to ask you an interesting question.
Oh, yeah,
you can always pass if you don't wanna.
Sure.
You don't wanna.
Sure. The good thing, I answer everything anyway, huh?
You said that you landed there a virgin girl. Who broke your virginity?
My boyfriend there, and we were together we met there in London actually for the first year. So, but I think it should be 22 when my virginity was broke, 22 years old. Surprisingly, we actually dated for like 7 years. We actually dated. Didn't even move from London. I brought him to Northampton. We started living together. Very amazing. But we were still kids though. We were early 20s, man. Tukona utoi mwingi sana. Ainge work out. Even though I kind of still see him once in a while huku mtaani huko kwa pombe, but
Tani?
No, huku Kenya. Now he came back to Kenya as well. He was Kenyan. Yeah, so you're just walking around, you go to a club, you find him. But now he's married and happy and good. I'm good. Yeah, life goes on. That was then.
Life goes on.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do immigration law. For how long? Only
just a year actually, after uni. What I knew even before I went to London or to the UK, basically the UK, my dad had mentioned something to me. Nakasema, please come, rudi to Kenya. Because most people don't want to come back to Kenya after they go abroad. People are hoping to get a visa after two months. Wanasema uko mimi Kenya sirudi. Me, I knew I had to come back.
Why?
I don't know, there's something about
Why did you want to come back?
I'm so patriotic. I can't explain. People, I'm really patriotic. I love Kenya that much. I wanted to grow Kenya. I wanted to growth, help the women, the human rights and all that, the kids. Like, I knew I had to come back to Kenya. So after I finished uni, I packed everything in a container, my whole house, everything. Nikarudi. That was 2012. So that's how many years? 12 years ago. Yeah.
12 years ago.
Yeah.
Ukarudi Kenya. Okay. When you came back to Kenya, did you get into law again to start practicing?
So when I got back into Kenya immediately, after sikuka months, I thought to myself, first of all, I needed some kind of income. Because nimerudi kwa madhe.
Urudi kwa madhe?
So I've got to come back to my mom's house. You go back to your mom's.
Yeah.
But it's only for a month. Mimi siwezi kana mamangu, siko ubaya. I love that woman so much. Mimi, I am too old to live with my parents. Even to date, I still live alone. So I was with her for only a month or two. As I waited for my container
to arrive with your stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Vitanda, kila kitu. So I was like, what am I going to do before I join law? Because again, in as much as you've studied abroad, we all know about law school. You have to, hata kama uko na degree 5 za law, you have to go to Kenya School of Law. Anywhere in the world, you have to go to the law school of a particular country.
Do you understand why that is the case?
Yes, because first of all, the laws are different in every country. It might be it's Commonwealth still, UK and Kenya, but still we need our laws. We have our own laws and our own land laws and constitutional laws are all different from across the globe. So you have to integrate it to now, So before I joined KSL Law School, Kenya School of Law, that's when I remembered I had a dream of one day being the first person to sell sex toys in Kenya. And openly, not hiding chini ya maji. I don't do chini ya maji. And I only had 100,000 shillings mbele na nyuma. That's the only money that came from the UK. Because shopping, nini, ndege, I maxed all my money. Because to me, I was coming to start life here, so I had to buy everything. Fridge, kila kitu, like starting afresh. So the only cash I had mbele na nyuma was 100,000 shillings. Okay, let's say 200,000, but the 100,000 was ilikuwa pengine kunishikilia before nijue what's happening, but not then 100k nikajiambia, where am I gonna take this money? I want to open a business. I know nothing about sex toys. I don't know where to buy them. I don't know where to source them. I know absolutely nothing. Thank God for Google, Alibaba. I just said to buy sex toys. I didn't even say like nowadays when you put sex toys on Google right now, unaonanga G-Spot Kenya niko hapo, unaona watu wengine wanauza Kenya, unaona za Kenya, but that time there was nothing. I was like, that's good. Anyway, so I end up ordering toys from China. Nikatuma pesa na Western Union. Nikasema kama zinaenda kuibua ziibue tu huko because I had to it's a risk. Opening a business is a risk. I sent the whole 100,000 shillings to China via Western Union. Nikapatia address. Do you know anything about ati kama ni illegal? Utashikwa. Do you know anything how to import? Ujinga kama mtu mjinga. Acha kinirambe airport. Acha nipigwe. Wolololo. Mimi sijui mambo kunaendanga aje.
So okay, sema history pole pole tafadhali.
So sasa ni hivi zimefika Kenya mizigo after like 10 days. Hiyo time ilikuwa sasa it was a flight. I didn't know that was the first and last time I used the flight.
Air cargo.
Air cargo. First of all, expensive kuleta. Number 2, zishikwe pale na watu wa KRA mnawajua zishikwe na customs. Zishikwe na Kirui ama whatever hapo airport na ni mtu wa kanisa. Surprisingly his name was Kirui. Mimi same sahau.
Hey, yeah. Kirui.
Yes,
hey, Nilot. You're the Nilot.
I didn't even know that. Mimi nakwambia acha niteseke. So I'm like a call comes in. Your goods have arrived. Come pick them up the customs.
Wanakuambia hivyo. Kirui anakuambia.
Mimi nikajiambia mimi sijipeleki. Because now before everything, suddenly nimeanza kufanya investigation to see what's happening and you. Luckily I had a friend of mine who does clearing and forwarding at the airport. It's called Bonnie. So Bonnie, we had a prayer meeting. Ambia mizigo zako zimeshikwa di gani? Akosiliza guy. Zuni nimuonyesha sasa picha. I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? I don't think I can. And imagine he couldn't. Alina akashindwa kuzitoa. Alishindwa. Mimi nikajipeleka mwenyewe. I was like, kama mbaya. 100,000 shillings to me that was a lot of money. 12 years ago. That's a lot of money.
In 2012.
Yes.
That was a lot of money.
Exactly, right?
That's like $1 million today.
Yes. So me, I nikajipeleka, I'm like, me, I'm not gonna, sinishikwe. What is the worst that can happen? Sinikushikwa.
Yes.
Sinijipeleke.
Ukajipeleka?
Are you kidding? Yes. Wewe ndio yule mama mtoto tabia mbaya. You know those people are very, they're intimidating.
Wewe msichana tabia mbaya.
Women, you're the reason our wives want to leave us.
Kweli. Na ni kweli?
Yes.
Hizi vitu ni mbaya.
Your wives are staying with you because you can't back them good. No, don't go there.
These things are bad,
No, the reasons why your wife is staying with you.
Okay, I surrender.
You surrender. Mizigo imefika.
Okay.
Nimeenda airport mwenyewe kuchukua.
Akakwambia wewe ni tabia mbaya.
Napelekwa hivi. Of course I don't want money. No, once I'm there now, I didn't know that. Mimi nimesema I will never, mpaka nimelamba mchanga when I landed in Kenya.
No.
I will never bribe in my life. Nilijiambia. I said I will never bribe in my life. Clearly had to bribe. Because sasa ningefanya aje. Nisiko lazima ingetoka. So nikapatia the bribe, and I think 40K. I was borrowing here.
Ooh, 40!
Yeah. My account had like only 20 Gs that time. I borrowed who even. Nikapata pesa, nikachukua mizigo, nikaenda home.
Wakakupea na gunia yote.
Hata sikuwa mingi because you're starting off, you don't want to like risk. Plus now the nini was very expensive. In as much as the goods were not that expensive, the shipping, your flight, I didn't know it was that expensive then. So nikaleta carton. Quite bado zilikuwa mingi. But can you imagine
100,000 inaleta mingi bana.
Can you imagine within 10 days every single thing I had bought had sold out in 10 days.
Tell me
wow.
Tell me about the marketing plan. How was the marketing plan?
Then before.
By the way, avoid the table.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Yes.
What's the question again?
Marketing.
Oh, marketing.
Yes.
I used to blog when I was in London.
Mm-hmm.
I had a very, very successful blog. It used to be called That Kenyan Girl in London.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I used to blog about my life, as how to get a visa, how once you get to this country as a student, how you're going to open a bank account, insurance. I was just talking about my day-to-day life. You know how guys are vlogging and podcasting right now.
Yeah.
Mine was just type. And I used to get hundreds of thousands of readers.
Really? Did you monetize it?
I didn't. Then
Surely.
Mine was just for the fun of writing.
You didn't monetize it?
Nope. Oh, you go to a point, Google ads. Oh, something like that. I used to get checks. Umenikumbusha. I used to get checks from Google.
Yeah.
I used to get checks from Google, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot about that. Yeah. I used to get checks. Anyway. So my blog was quite big. In the UK, amongst like international students and Kenyans living abroad, things like that. So on Twitter, I was quite big on Twitter as well. Back in the day, it was KOT. So when I used
KOT
to...
was KOT.
Yeah, sikapa siku hizi my ex na nini na... Siku hizi ni socialize...
Amerix.
Because of that guy, don't mention. Anyway, so... So that was now how I ended up getting the clients. Because I blogged about it, nikasema... I'm very excited. I have a new venture. This new venture is going to be sex toys. I put the pictures on the website, on the blog. Yeah. Where people ordered before zifike. Before that.
Wewe ulikuwa unauza na ziko KRA, ziko kwa Kirui.
Imagine. Guys sending you money and Kirui is holding your things.
Lazima tutafute huyu Kirui.
Wait. Hey, you guys are sending me money. For this
product. Na ziko kwa Kirui.
Na sijazipata bado, ziko kwa mkono. Hizo pesa mnatumia kwenda kuhongana huko. Oh goodness. Yes. So nikatoka 10 days nikasema goods, I have the goods, but unfortunately the prices nilikuwa nimeweka kwa blog, they can't be because KRA happened and customs and clearing happened.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
You get? So the prices zikapanda bei kidogo. Even guys were like, hey, that's so cheap. So kuna hizi story ya customs na kila
vitu. Kuna watu wanataka hiyo pesa yako.
Si ndio? 10 days stock imeisha. Profit like double. I'm like, what do I do? Wait, sasa now I'm like, I might have hit a jackpot here. This could be, that kind of thing, like a bulb.
Yeah.
Like, wow, this could be like a really good, something good. 11 years ago, 11 years later, here I am. bought land with sex toys, built apartment with sex toys,
Did what?
quit my job as a lawyer. And this is me now, 11 years later.
That's a lot, eh?
Yeah.
Nipeleke pole tafadhali. Lawyer twende pole.
I stammer, so I speak quicker.
Yes. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
So, you have bought land. You have built an apartment.
Put an S at the end, please. Through sex was nothing else. Zero employment. Because I quit employment after 2-3 years. Worked for Heineken, worked for some law firms and stuff around, some agencies and stuff. And then this is tell you know why I concentrated on this. Nikapata payslip yangu. I'm like, what is this in my head? And what is this in the pesa? Nilijiambia hivyo. Because I'll tell you something. When I used to work, before I even joined law, Uko, you know, as a student, you have to, Uko, we used to, guys now are doing writing, online writings and stuff.
Yes.
As students.
Yes.
So as maju ilikuanga kwa supermarket or kwa till. Ting,
Yes. Those
so,
young girls I see and young boys, yes.
So used to so long as I'm not British and I have a Kenyan passport, you know, like a student visa, I was only allowed to work 20 to 25 hours during the week.
Yeah.
Right? So we used to like work for let's go send the uni, I go to as a cashier. And as a cashier during summertime, when you could work as many hours as you want, I could easily earn over 1,200 pounds. No, 1,200 times.
It was like 200,000 G's.
Then, yeah. So nikajiuliza, I was earning more as a cashier than in the law firm being employed. Hiyo kitu ilinibother.
Hapana, kwani ni pesa ngapi? Ka 60?
Yeah, it was 670. And then don't forget, to date, there are lawyers who are not even earning 100K. Even, yeah. Because at entry level, unaweza ka like 30K for years and years.
Really?
Partners are the ones with experience over 20 years. Partners are earning like 300, 350 kupanda. I earned that in like 2 weeks or something. Come on. Nikajembe, what is this I'm doing? I mean, like, ilinibo. I look at the pay slip, this is what happened.
You know, nyinyi wa Kikuyu, that is why nyinyi wa Kikuyu na pesa bwana. Sisi nilots tunajivuta sana.
Kujivuta.
Sisi nilots hapana, sisi nilots bwana.
You guys want a soft life more than me. Me, I want both soft and still hustle for it. I just don't really sit down and pass up. No, miss me, I hustle. I work hard. Yeah. So, niko na pay slip. Nikajiuliza, what the F is this? Can I swear in this podcast?
Yes, you can.
Thank God. Fuck, man.
Oh my God.
I was like, what the fuck is this? Alafu nimesahau kuna matax.
Can I swear?
Manze.
Alafu kuna matax.
Matax. Ayu. Pay and it's no. Nikajita kama shamani meeting. Nikajiuliza Bev. Nikauliza some lawyers, how much do you earn? Me a mini entry level. Entry kwanza hata bado sijaingia KSL vizuri kuliko law school. So I should be earning like 20K. 20-30K max.
Yes.
But no, luckily because I got a good law firm connections, jina yangu Munga is quite big, thank God. The name Munga wakadhani mimi ni Munga Equity. So I was quite lucky. I took advantage. So I look at the payslip for 1, 2, 3, 4 months. And then I'm doing this thing, side hustle. Chini ya maji, hata si serious. Ile tu like over lunchtime, unaambia clients kujeni kimbeni mchukue delivery hivyo. Like chini ya maji because again, you know, we don't to karibu jina office and stuff. With that side hustle thing, chini ya maji, nikaangalia payslip, it was what I earned on sex toys was more than my payslip. And it was actually going EV. Nikajambia, do I really want to do? I'm not even like, money motivated me. People keep telling me, it's money. Why are you working? Where do you work in life? It's for money.
For money.
In as much as I care about human rights and
you can call it money, but you got a good life.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I want money, yes, but I don't want. Then there's a time when my dad came to pick me up at the office back in the day, Uko, some law firm, and I remember he was there until 10 p.m. And he got me to okay. Just go home, Dad. Imagine I got home at like midnight. By 3 hours up. That is not the life I was dreaming of. I'm sorry. It wasn't the life I was dreaming of. So nikasema, I want to concentrate now on G-Spot Kenya. And that's how now G-Spot Kenya was born.
Tell me
Full
about how the naming.
Because of G-spot. Because of the G-spot we have. Like, it's all about coming and orgasm and squatting. So I had to look for a name that is like, boom. Ya kugushtua. G-spot Kenya.
I wanted to ask you, unajua ukienda huku to what is it called, to register, utapatana na kirui. Utapatana na kirui.
When I went to register my business, first of all, like I couldn't register Kenya, the Kenya, right?
Oh yeah.
Right? So me not G-spot Kenya. I was so sure about lazima itwe G-spot Kenya.
Hakuna mtu mwenye kuna hiyo kitu.
Exactly. Nakaambia wewe useme na Kenya. Sasa kuna pelekwa hivi, the vibrating lawyer hivi, kaambia you can't use a lawyer. Copyright. So we stuck to the business registration is G-spot accessories. You understand your M-Pesa till number.
Hiyo ndo sasa ilikubaliwa.
Exactly. With the accessory thing. But the company is G-spot Kenya. So G-spot was born because of I have a G-spot. Women have G-spot. And to me, G-spot is all about pleasure. So I had to
I want to go back to the G-spot issue, but I still want to talk about when you started doing selling. Wateja walikuwa wanawake ama the men?
That time, it was 99% women. That time. 99% women. Right now, things have changed, especially after Corona or during Corona. I've noticed it's a 50-50 thing. There are times it's more men. Actually, sometimes in a month, could be more men buying than women. So it's kind of balanced off now. But initially, it was purely women who were buying them. But it's always like my clientele is a State House, Kilimani's, Lavington, Westlands, the Rundas. Those are most of my clientele. Then
so
still is majority of the time actually.
Why do you think that's the case? Is it the pricing?
Yeah, there could be the pricing, but it also could be they are more maybe informed. Maybe they've traveled abroad. Maybe they know about it. I don't know. I've never, but maybe could be. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, initially, but then of course we went to Ruaka, Kina Roysambu, Kasarani.
Yeah,
but still majority nakuanga, to be honest, nakuanga this side of huku loving like na Lavi Kilimani. Yeah.
You were selling it chini ya maji before when you were starting.
Yeah, but chini ya maji, I don't mean like I wasn't out there on Twitter and everything. It's chini ya maji is like because I'm employed.
Discreet, packaging and delivery.
No, to date it's still discreet. You can't.
To date.
Imagine unaletewa kikitu hivi na boda. Delivery yako shika hii. Oh no, my goodness. This is Kenya. People are still very conservative, to be very honest. So it's purely
discreet
packaging, yeah. Even my boda guys don't know what I do. What about they deliver? That's how I want it to be to my clients. Unless we want to video. But yeah. Like I want them to be discreet so that even the client doesn't feel ashamed or, oh my God, your boda is going to judge me. Things like that. So I
do you think there is a lot of judgment in this industry?
Oh my goodness, yes. A lot of judgment is there. Because I think we're still accustomed to, we're still Africans, we're still religious and things like that. Like no one wants to be known that they're using a dildo. People don't just go shouting, and yako ni size gani? Yako ni kala, like, yeah.
They don't do that.
Still chini ya maji. People even tell you when they're ordering from the website, I can make sure it's well wrapped. Oh, nini. Siko home, lakini house girl. Like people are always scared that they think it's gonna come in a box. Like
yes, and people are gonna see it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, number one is discretion.
Yeah.
Hey, that is very, very important. Yeah.
Let's talk about different dildos. There are some people call them dildos, some people call them vibrators. Some people can you give us a breakdown of because and then there are types of whatever, the types of types of vibrators. Can we if you are teaching a class about sex toys, where do you start?
First things first, vibrators vibrate. There's a mechanism inside there that makes it vibrate. So either it's charged, like this blue one is battery, it's in a battery. But yeah, so some of them are battery operated, some of them come with a USB cable to charge. So once it's fully charged, unatoa kwa charger, unatumia. So dildos don't vibrate. Dildos are more the kitambo. I don't know if you know those kitambo dildos that had veins and they're huge like this and they're so scary. Like
those ones are no longer in fashion.
It's like kitambo sana. You can even see like a 12 that is kubwa. in Indogo. Yeah, that's my point. That was a very, very big deal, those and stuff. But vibrators just vibrate. Once the vibrator is inside your vagina, it's kind of a guaranteed orgasm. Like, you're tickling the nerve endings.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed orgasm. 100% guaranteed orgasm. I've never met anyone who hasn't had an orgasm using a vibrator. Yet they sleep with men and men don't do shit.
No, be nice. Fucking a woman is hard. Nice. Fucking is hard. Have you fucked?
My dear, I haven't had fucked in 2 years, but yeah.
You haven't done what?
Been fucked in 2 years. I fucked myself, but I haven't been fucked in 2 years.
A man hasn't fucked you in 2 years? Why?
Because I'm in a long distance relationship and I don't cheat.
That's so dubious. What are you talking about? He doesn't... Kwani ako wapi? Ako mas?
Ako maju. No, mimi nilikuwa. I was nikana kumuona sasa ni yeye anataka kuja. Ako mbali. Ako mbali sana. Yeah.
And you don't fly there, you don't...
I do, but I haven't been in 2 years. So it's been quite a tough year for me. My dad being unwell and stuff.
Yeah.
So I traveled anywhere the whole of last year.
But the vibrators are filling that void completely.
My dear, they cannot be the same. You can never compare a dildo in a man, a toy in a man. The man is obviously better, 100%. Even though I sell these toys, they just help you. Kutoa tu nini, manyege. You can't compare this to the real deal at all.
I'm glad you're saying that.
No, you cannot.
Yeah, that's very.
I prefer, cooler vizuri,
And nilotic.
Yes, nilotic. Speaking for yourself.
I'm a Bantu from the hills.
I'm Bantu wa Kongo, si wa Kenya. Wa Kenya wanakunywa pombe sana.
Hao Bantu wa Kenya, hii watu yenu hii wa Central wako aje?
Ameshindwa kazi. Hebu shughuli za fani yo. Hamna fani.
Itafika kelele.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what happened.
What are you having under that
Nothing.
Nini? Really?
Yeah.
Just a bra.
It's hot as fuck.
No, it is the nini.
No, it's still very hot.
I don't feel it very hot.
Niko na nini kwa mwili juu 2 years. Niko na joto,
uko na nyege imejaa.
The lipstick, ama?
You go there.
And so the question was, we are going there.
Yes. The question was, which
different variations.
Which?
So we have small vibrators, specifically just for the clit. An example is this. Nikadogo kanaka tu lipstick. No one can even tell what this is in your handbag, right? Discreet again. Like one of the viewers here thought it was actually the lipstick I have. No. Ini vibrator. So kuna tudogo kama utu. Specifically for the nerve endings, just for the clit or the nipples or for foreplay.
So as a man, I can use that on my woman.
Exactly, yeah. But most
very good.
But then most men like these small ones because they're very good with foreplay. Sometimes wengine hiyo ulimi yako ifanye kazi vizuri, pengine
ulimi ifanye kazi vizuri, si ndio?
Yeah, so this is very good for foreplay. Kuna tudogo kama utu. I love this because this is both man and a woman. This is called a cock ring.
A cock ring?
Yeah.
You put it
on your penis.
Yeah.
So it's for two purposes, either for pleasure for both of you, because when it's vibrating on your penis, it's also vibrating. It's also vibrating on the girl, on her clit.
Yes.
So it's also the vibrations. The vibrations are. I'm being serious. Tuko class.
Wewe ndio na class, kuna vijana wanachekanga kwa class.
By the way.
Wewe kataza vijana kucheka kwa class.
Sasa in your clit, in your penis. But
I've always known that a cock ring is just for the cock. Haifanyi mambo mbili.
That's the point. Nowadays, because of thank God for Chinese people, nakwambia things have really evolved. Things are changing. Really changing.
Well, if
this is all you can hold it actually. So
wow, that's a lot of vibration.
Yeah, that's just number 1. It goes to number 10.
So
yeah, so
the penis is like this.
Yeah. So
and then this one is
on her clit like this. So she's enjoying so much. You take her to cloud 9.
This is serious.
Or 11, yes.
What?
Yeah. And then it also helps with ejaculation, like premature ejaculation as well.
Premature?
Yeah, ejaculation. Like you won't come that quick as a man because it's
aging.
Yeah. Because it's tight.
Does it go all the way?
It's up to you, wherever you want it to go. So cock rings were invented for 2 things. Initially, it was people who had very, very humongous penises. like really, really big.
Can you switch it off?
Oh, yeah.
It's giving me vibes.
It's meant to give you vibes. That's the whole point. That's the whole point, is to give you vibes. Sasa, penis ring initially ilikuwa people who have very big dicks.
Yeah.
So they will have tu kidogo, not to hurt the woman initially. Lakini si
not to hurt.
Yeah.
Also kustopisha
yote ingie. So it will be there to hold.
So that so that unafika hapo.
The guys who have. Yeah. Sasa. And then initially, and then they also help with premature ejaculation. Inakushikilia hivi, it kind of restraining your whatever, restraining you. So it helps, like if you come too quick, inakusaidia, inakushikilia. And then nowadays, the that vibrate now is for pleasure. So it's for both you and your partner to enjoy the sex. How
do you have the cock ring that doesn't have the your balls yake?
Lakini
ziko cock balls yenye iko na balls.
Yeah, ziko everything is there. So toys are all different. Male products ziko tofauti, but they all vibrate. The whole purpose is just for pleasure.
And this one, ujaongelelea huu ni gani?
Kila kitu hapa ni pleasure. Hapa tunaongea tu mautamu. Can you see what it's doing?
What is going on there?
Yeah, on the G-spot, mana.
And this one?
On the cleats. So you can engage it like that. It does.
You tell me.
Don't forget, even when you're fingering a girl, you're always told to do this commotion.
Yes.
Because the G-spot is here. So this thing is doing it for you. Stimulating the G-spot to help you with squatting. Yeah.
Well, what the dick can't do that.
Exactly. Unfortunately, I wish it could, but yeah. Yeah, unfortunately.
And then you have this one for the men.
Yeah, yes, and yenyo. So this one, they also come in different colors and designs and sizes. The pocket pussy or the masturbator. So this, most of you guys thought it was actually a beer bottle. So no, nakanika chupa ya nini.
But why are they making it look like a beer bottle?
No, it's just to nini.
For discreetness.
Discreet. So there's kuna ingine kwa bag pale. It has both the vagina. They said ingine ni mdomo ama ass. The different types. Because even men also need to masturbate as well. It's important. To me, masturbation is self-care.
Tell me more about that.
Yeah. Anyway. Look, he's on the floor. Oh, goodness.
The room is hot. The room is hot.
What is that you're wearing on top? Me, I feel like you're trying this thing.
Now, I hope that you're enjoying this program. Over the last 15 years, I have been working online for clients in America, in Europe, and all over the world. And that is why it pains me a lot when I see a lot of African brothers and sisters saying that they do not have a job. Now, this is the problem. A lot of people are trying to look for a job in 2024 in their own town, in their own country, in their local area. Now, the truth is, there are no jobs in Africa, at least not so many jobs. The good news is that we have internet these days. We have a tablet, we have a computer, we have a phone, and that means that we can do a lot of jobs. And those jobs are online. That is why over the last 4 years, I've been writing a book that is called Digital Goldmine. It is a book that explains to you how you can earn money online. The 18 hustles that I've chosen are basically for Africans, okay? Because what happens when you are doing online jobs is that payment is usually a problem. So these 18 side hustles that I have put together in this book, you can be paid very well and very conveniently. Okay, so the book is only 1,000 Kenya shillings. That is about $10. You can buy it in Kenya using paybill number. You can buy it online from anywhere in the world using a credit or a debit card. All the information about this book is in the description below. Just need to go to the description, click on the link, and you can buy this book. And if you have a brother, you have a wife, you have a husband, you have a friend who is sitting at home and watching Netflix, please do buy this book for them. If you are the one sitting at home and watching Netflix and have nothing to do, please buy this book and your life is gonna change forever, because I have been doing this online and I've been traveling and I've been enjoying myself and having a lot of fun. So thank you very much. And now back to programming.
Oh, different toys.
Yes,
So
yes.
they're all for different purposes. There are people who don't like inserting things up their vaginas. So that's why we have small things like the clit vibrators, for example. The people who don't want very big dicks, so they have smaller versions. So everything. Do you know why I say that? Because we have, at G-Spot Kenya, I have over 260 different products. I just brought 10.
260 different products.
Different.
Yes.
And I interested. I think you guys, this was the best seller of the Corona time. So when COVID came up, they had a toy called the Rose. You've heard about the Rose vibrator?
Yeah.
This is the famous Rose.
Yeah.
Forget about this. In the upgraded version. So the Rose just looks like a Rose vibrator. If the camera can get that.
Yeah.
So it was just basically meant for the clit only. The reason it became quite famous was because I think Cardi B, Kim Kardashian, they gave some celebs ukomaju to promote. It's marketing.
Yeah.
And that thing peaked. Ndio hii sasa. I remember when Corona came and people were asking, where's the Rose? What was the Rose? I don't remember what the Rose was. But people already know about the Rose. So nikaitisha, where sizinaendanga? Women love the Rose.
Why?
It's not
Why?
my favorite,
Why?
personally. I don't like it. I don't think it does anything for me.
How do they put it?
So this is, you just put it on the clit or just on your clit like that. It does. Can you feel that? It's doing that on you. People who love that. It's like you're being small kisses or stuff. But ilikuwa hivi, small kisses or just some gentle.
And this one,
So the Rose was this initially.
Yes.
All along. But the good thing, like I've mentioned, I have over 200 products because every single month, every single week, imagine what Chinese were talking about different things. So this is the other version. So the Rose was not upgraded. So you can use both that side. In a thrust. You see, look at the shock on your face. Yeah.
Oh, that's a bit dangerous, ne?
So it's both.
So you buy one product, you buy two.
Yeah, they come with two for the same price.
It's very ingenious, eh?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
This is 2024, right?
Yeah. This so the Rose is everyone's thing. Yeah. You are giving them to me earlier on. So yeah, but the toy me, I have over 260, like I've mentioned. So there's a variety for everyone.
How do people buy them? They just go on the website and then they
gsportkenya.com or my Instagram, gsportkenya_, things like that. Yeah. Or here, yeah.
You stop being a lawyer now. You're just selling this.
Mimi sina time ya kukua kwa ofisi na client na paperwork na kwenda kotini na kufight. No, I ain't got that time. But I want to be South Africa on a flight or something. I ain't got time for that. No offense to the lawyers. I'm still a lawyer, but still, yeah. Me, I like I mentioned, to be money motivated. Mimi sikudanganyi.
What is the competition like right now? Are you like the
nikianza nilikuwa tu peke yangu kwa gazeti nini. Let me give you what boosted my business. I need to mention this.
Yes.
Chris Kirubi.
Yeah.
Chris Kirubi boosted my business. Like I am indebted by that dude.
What happened? What did he do?
He asked me for an interview at Capital FM. And the interview happened. Of course, it wasn't him interviewing me, but it was through him or his contacts. So I did an interview with Capital FM. I think my first ever interview, if not, was it the Nairobi? I can't remember. But I think ile now, like a big, was Capital FM. And I forgot about it in Nikasayo story. It was meant to be like a YouTube thing. And you know that I forgot about it. And then I'm in the office. There I was still working. I was in the office. And then I start tweeting. I'm like, what's happening? Retweet. I'm like, what's happening? It's blowing up. Someone sends me a screenshot in the office. It's like, is this you? From Twitter. Chris Kirubi tweeted, oh my God, something. Meet Bev Munga, the vibrating lawyer whose journey, something pleasure, something like a tweet. Like, and he mentioned.
Like the ones that Elon Musk usually does.
Yeah, but it was like a tweet which was quite good because like something to do with empowerment, or you mentioned something to do with, it doesn't matter how you make your money, just make your, something like, it was very positive. and that was now blue. Mimi tu ni orders, sina stock.
What?
Yeah, so bad that now I had to look for Kenyans who sell toys. I buy from them now. Kabla zangu zifike.
Oh, I see.
You get, because initially I was alone. Then again, people are really scared of being known that they sell sex toys. Initially, that was even today. Surprisingly, the competitors who have come now, the competitors, no one shows their face.
They don't show their face.
They don't. From the beginning, I knew G-Spot Kenya has to have a face, and the face is the vibrating lawyer. I knew I had to put a face to this business. I knew it for sure. I didn't want to be niko chini ya maji. It's selling, the G-Spot Kenya part is selling, but who's G-Spot Kenya? Who's behind G-Spot Kenya? Yeah. I had to make sure that I'm known because to me it was a marketing strategy. I needed it to happen.
Do you think that there was a bit of a trust of a lawyer selling sex toys?
Oh, I've never thought about it until now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. Could be. Or maybe the Chris Kirubi thing could be.
Yeah.
And then because now newspapers started calling me Nation, Standard, Eve Magazine. Yeah, that came later on. But no one, I'm the only person who put a face to my business. So the competition that was coming now, kuna wako, lakini you don't know who they are. And then they are scared of going on radio, on TV, because nikiona na mtu wetu the pasta, you know, things like that.
But what does your mama and papa say about this?
Can I say that I don't really care what people think, including even them? Let's put it that way. Yeah, because you know you're calling me for harambi or something. See, pesa imetoka kwa hapa. So
yeah. Pesa unataka lakini chenye nafanya utaki.
Exactly. So like I really thought myself that I'm just going to put what people say. I don't care about trolls. I was really trolled on Twitter. But oh my goodness. Imagine that your parent anakupeleka majuku kusoma then come and say then you become a disgrace. Hey, people who when trolling was trolling KOT.
You were trolled by KOT at one point?
Mimi, I was so happy. You know how much you're marketing me? Guy, I was so happy. To me, any negative or whatever to me has always worked for me. So the more they talked about it, oh, look at this Bev Munga, oh, she sells sex toys. I'm like, because I don't know tweet, I retweet it, I put a picture. I know starting like a mkubwa, pictures and videos and stuff. This is the Bev Munga, you wanna meet her, this is her. People really troll me, but I'm like, whether you need to have thick skin. You need to have thick skin. Because then, and now there's Twitter, like in a Suga Shambi. No, they're everywhere. People are doing these things now. But again, not their face, but Zico. Me, when I say I'm the pioneer of sexes in Kenya, I am actually the pioneer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't really, I wasn't very scared. Can you imagine, unaenda mpaka ati Nation Standard, a whole page of me.
Amazing.
And then the East African Times, I think, East African Times from Sudan, I can't remember it was where, an interview, like things like that. Like I had to market myself. I had to put that shyness and Christianity and African, being African religious, or all those things. Because the kakando focus on money. Focus on business. Because how the business grow. Singekuwa hapa kama did give up 10 years ago. I wouldn't be here.
Haikusumbua kidogo hata kidogo when people were trolling you.
I didn't even have that nothing. Pesa sinaingia kwa account.
What are some of the things that you should be able to tell people that are using sex toys? Some of the things that you should know when using sex toys?
Oh, cleanliness. First of all, people don't think that this thing should be cleaned as well, disinfected after use, because again, it's
how do you disinfect such a thing?
Even sanitizer, but just the easiest way is just actually water and soap. Osha too, just like you would wash your penis or your whatever, just clean. Just water and soap, that's enough. Or a sex toy cleaner inakuanga tu ka spray kama ya kusanitize hivi. And then again, obviously.
But some people I think would be worried that it is an electric thing. How do you put it in water?
It's not electric. Oh, no. Not at dipping it in water. I know. Unosha tu hivi, just like hapa tu. Because it's Arabic, obviously. It's mechanics. It's battery and things like that.
Yes.
Kwambia tuingize ndani ya maji. No. Even though nowadays, this is a kitambo. Nowadays, kuna toy kama hii ni waterproof. For example. Because there's even nowhere maji inaweza ingia at all. Because hii ni ya kucharge. Okay, imekubali?
Wow. So it looks like a snail.
That guarantees
this thing ayumi.
Ukuma ama utamu. Mautamu. Mautamu.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is a whole new world.
And then I love how they also put them in nice, beautiful colors. You know, like it's quite.
Hey,
You know, yeah,
my favorite is
enticing.
Mr. Purple.
Uh-huh.
Hey, that video went viral. What? This was Mr. Purple, isn't it?
Which one? Or for that client, the milk about.
Hey. The pricing, how does it, for example, how much is this?
6,500.
6,500.
Yeah, in the 4,500. Everything's just different. It depends on even how much I've bought it as well. Yeah, and the mechanisms and things like
Na
that.
hiyo wanaume ni 200.
I think 5K. The guys' toys are a bit cheaper than female. Because
Why?
most of them are not electric. You know, what makes a thing more expensive to, charge the mechanism inside, all the wires and stuff. Come on, it's just plain. But yeah, but all the products vary from, let's
I can
say,
imagine it's
3,000.
cleaning this thing.
That's it. Unatoa tu vizuri. It's just, there's nothing empty. Just a pocket pussy. Unaosha vizuri.
Just a pocket pussy. Hey, the way you're saying it.
Unaosha. You see, it even looks like a vagina inside. Vagina looks like that, by the way. Kama mjeo na vagina. Uko ndani. All the two nice ridges and all those things, yeah. So kasabuni tu kimaliza ukisha kam. Unafanya hivi kama nini ya maziwa, chupa. Unaosha kama taboos.
Oh my God. I am dead.
Unaosha vizuri, unakaeka vizuri, una pat vizuri. Hata ka powder kaninika watoto kama tako hivi unapaka, Yeah, so you have to clean your toys because again, you can actually infect yourself. Because imagine you've come all over this thing and then you put it back again tomorrow. Bacteria, I think, come on, UTIs and stuff. Yeah, you can actually give yourself a bacterial infection. You have to wash your toys. I also say people who share toys do not share, but if you do share, put on a condom. People who share, like my LGBT people, when you're dating, like the lesbians, people do share toys because you're dating anyway. So just put a condom on or just always clean. But I don't recommend people to share toys. It's just like sharing a dick. Who wants to share a dick? No one. Kuosha too. But yeah, there's something for everyone. So everything ranges from 3,500 back like 25K actually. Back 25.
What is the next? What is the next type what do you think has changed so much with sex toys that you've seen either in people or in the sex toys themselves?
Mostly, okay, in people they're much more open nowadays because I think the internet came, TikTok is there, Instagram is there. People are really talking about these things and sex.
Yeah, do they have a problem with them on Instagram on TikTok?
Nope. Not at all.
You can show as much as you want on TikTok. Are you on TikTok?
No, but I think I'm still. I think nimezeeka.
How old are you? 38?
Yeah, 39. Yeah, I haven't been. No.
You're just on Twitter. Yeah. What is your biggest marketing?
Instagram.
Place? Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram. I've already lost 4 accounts.
Why?
Like keep fungai my account because kuna product. There's something I'd put.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize it. Just like a retweet. It's called a repost from someone. Imagine wakafunga. I lost over 70,000 followers. So
it was a male penis?
It wasn't a toy. It was like I don't know what it was, but it wasn't a toy. It was like a drawing of someone else actually. Just retweet.
They did not tell you. They did not warn you.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's called business. You go through.
Right now, how many followers do you have on Instagram right now?
I think they're only 3K.
That's terrible.
Because I lost so much clients and clientele because of that. Because the people who used to follow me because of either my content or people who didn't follow my G-Spot account and they're just following the
Is there a G-Spot like account? That's the one you're talking about?
Yeah. Oh, hata ilifungwa hii ni ya pili sijui ni ya tatu. But now
what is the reason for the other one?
It was flagged because I think someone commented something. Just a comment. That particular the good thing about nowadays is that they're telling you the community guidelines. No, of course you've learned. No, I've learned. So sasa najua about not post at all. And it's mostly even small drawings.
Small drawings.
Yeah, hata kasi yako umerutweet to something that is fun. Yeah, so right now I just put there's nothing to
as somebody who is going to be posting this video, what would you tell me about posting the video? What is
there's
it?
There's no penis, which is good. like a penis thing, like a dick with veins. I don't know how to put it. Like I don't know.
Problematic.
Yeah. Hizo nanga shida. Kala this small to colors. Hizo kwa sawa nazo. It's never been affected. All the YouTubes have been, all the interviews and stuff. Nope. It's the penis thing, like the dildo you're talking about. What a dildo and a vibrator differences. Yeah. But it's a good business. So kambia mtu sijui nini. It's taken me far.
Yeah. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you that this has been it's very even me I am having a problem with other people hosting people, certain kind of people, and talking about certain topics on this podcast. Like the other day somebody was telling me from Coast that nowadays you're just talking about sex. And I'm like, I didn't sit down with you to discuss the things that I'm going to be discussing on my podcast. Yeah. So it's a problem for us who are also going to church.
It's a problem, yes. But it's also a problem because what, church?
Yeah. I mean, I go to church. Okay, people. Matheka was telling me that those are the biggest masturbators. If you didn't know, those ones that are telling you. Yeah.
Maybe kuna ingine nilipata kwanza delivery ya SD tena niwachekeshe. So and this order came from on the website, and then the location was SDA church, and I'm like,
really?
Yeah, actually, my master order comes here. Tell him to tell the rider. I think he works in the SDA church. I don't know, but in the SDA. And I'm like, yeah, see, you're so people. See, if I don't know how to. Kanisa pia. Kwani you, let me tell you one thing. Sex toys to me are for spicing. Because they're for couples and married people. They're just for spicing things up. It's just to spice things up. Because, married to the same person, having sex with the same person for 10, 15, 20 years. Come on, utachoka, mtaboana. How are you going to spice things up? How are you going to try and, bring some new element to the bedroom?
Yeah.
Let's have a new toy, role play. There's some cards in the bag. Kuna to card it to a sex position. Like, I've got the bag. There's a card that has 52 sex positions. It's just a card for the whole year. So every single day of the week for couples.
Is there one for chandeliers? Pati tu bag
atukua tuko kuna tukadi those small ones. There's a black, red, hata hiyo. Kama hiyo. Hiyo ni a year of sex. This is a year of sex for couples. Sometimes not everyone is into, let's be honest, into sex toys. And you can't force people to start using sex toys, right? So what if you want to do add something else? So there's some kama hii. It gives and tells you, have you had sex in 5 positions? How about 10? How about 20? Now, try over 50 positions. A year of sex offers you over 50 different Kama Sutra positions. Use the cards as positional references or play one of the 3 sex games. Each a year of sex card offers simple tech. Anyway, an instruction. So these cards have 50 different sex positions. So kila wiki, si kifo cha mende kila siku, my dear, come on. Singenge ni ngombe. No. Like we need to spice things up. Siki ya tu ni unakaa tu hivi. No. Come on the edge. I don't know, do what? I really hate a boring fuck. A fuck has to be good. Doesn't talk about kama na hema, kama nimetoka workout.
Hey.
I'm sweating like I was sweating here right now. You see?
Hey.
Make me sweat. Put my leg like this. If you can't, here the cards. Zinakuonyesha. Lakini siwezi. Hii joyride, pia angalia joyride. My knees, I'm too old for those. My knees cannot bend. Maybe so long as you don't, yeah.
This interview is over.
I come
Oh my God. Yeah. All right, people of the internet, that was Dialogues with Yakero. Dialogues with Dildos.
Dialogue with Dildos. Yes, again, don't be a boring fuck. Spice up your sex life. If you're single, masturbation is self-care as well. Toys help you and prevent you from cheating. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like me, I haven't had sex in 2 years. I'm very honest about it. I talk about it on my Instagram. People think I'm joking, but it's like a session every single week.
They think you're joking.
Yeah, but it's true. Because why would I lie about it? When I have sex, I tell my Instagram, hey, but then I had sex. Nime squat. I take pictures of my squat. I do that. But now guys are like,
you take pictures of your squat.
Big picture. I'm like, because I haven't had sex.
It was really nice. I really enjoyed this interview.
Yes. Yes.
know?
Merci beaucoup. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
It's quite short. You do 1 hour.
It is more than an hour. It is 1 hour 15 minutes.
Samaliza kuongea.
Unataka kuongea nini? Sema.
And I think we're done. But yeah, my point is, if you're married, please spice things up. Instead of going to your colleagues and your clandays for all this position, why can't you do that position to your wife? Mbona tiju mshaoa amepata watoto sasa ni mama nani alikuwa babes kitambo? No, even mama nani, mama Jade needs to be put in an angle. Yes.
Kweli.
Mambo ya no, me I'm really much into good sex. Good sex is important. Again, it doesn't have to be toys. The other ways. The cards. Kuna card intimacy cards and positions using the bondage, bedroom command. I command you to do this. Make love to me slowly. And speed up your thrust when I snap in fingers. Zadzi says, offer me, basically, be a porn star to your husband. Be a freak. Be a queen, something on the streets, and a hoe in the sheets. You know, kwa barabara, kadem kapoa, kakarisa, kanajifanya kwa lakini in your home. Kararu yo kitu. Freak. Be a porn star to your husband or boyfriend or whatever. Be a porn star to your partner. Thank
you very much, people of the internet. It was really nice.
The vibe lawyer.
Until another episode. Bye for now.